We are here celebrating our 2K TV wrap party, and we're going to head into the Triple Threat Park today with two members of Team 2K TV, Danny and John, and one community member, Ebans. Welcome back to 2K TV. We are so excited to have you on the show once again. How are you doing today?
Doing good. Thanks for having me back.
In Triple Threat, you can pick your card. So which card and player are you using today? Because this is going to be a good one.
I'm going to be using Invincible LaMelo Ball. That's definitely my favorite card. This came out all year.
So I'll be running with Invincible Giannis.
And those are the starting lineups. So kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in... Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce, and the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Jalen Suggs, then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Thomas in at the point guard position. And for the Pelicans, Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Murray, and it's Messi in at center. We're edging closer to the season's midway point. For teams still trying to find their stride, Clark, how do they stay positive?
BA, it's one of the hardest things to do. I mean, it's not easy at all. It takes a coach who really knows how to massage and motivate his players. And it takes a group of guys. Internal leadership within the team, I think, is critical when you're going through a stretch like this.
Now here's Thomas. Wagner outside. Back to Thomas. Pass to Carter. Kicks it out to Wagner. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Carter from outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Wagner finds the mid-range shot available and takes it.
And here's Murray in his last outing with 12 points. The 3 is up. That shot missing. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Banchero passes to Thomas. Back to Banchero. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The 3 from Suggs. Drills it from deep.
You can see Suggs' confidence growing over time with every 3 that he makes. Keep shooting them, Jalen. Keep shooting them.
Nunley passes to Murray. Here's Nunley. Pass to Messi. Now here's Murray. Shot to stop the run. Deflected.
Wagner so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Carter with it. Hey, from beyond the arc. And they get it back. Thomas misses. Pelicans trail by 4. Outside Murray. And there's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
What A finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, VA. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
He hits the second from the line.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
Orlando calls timeout. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
You know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Chance now to take a look at some numbers for Trey Murphy. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Murray from downtown. A rebound by Carter.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Thomas. Wagner left side. Back to Thomas. Fires from deep. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Pelicans trail by 6. Murray against Thomas. To the right side. He buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at
A
him.
little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside Carter. Murray against Thomas. Back to Carter. The shot no good. Good D by Williamson. Pass to Nunley. Over Suggs. Nunley misses. Magic leading by 3. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Murray.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took. You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Thomas passes to Carter. Misi grabs the board.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And it's good. 2 points.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Orlando calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Orlando, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot.
And looking at Orlando, they've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
Alvarado outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Howard with the ball. McCollum covering. Thomas right side. He's off on the layup. Pelicans trail by 3. There's McCollum with the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Off the pass, McCollum can be instantaneous. He doesn't think, he just shoots.
To the wing, right side. Here's Black. Offensive board. Bitadze. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Pass to Alvarado. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Williamson. Ooh, Howard with a block. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. The Pelicans trail. Alvarado outside. Pass to Boston. Now here's Alvarado. He's guarded closely. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for your Pelicans, Hawkins.
There's 18 seconds left now in the first quarter. And the shot's good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thomas outside. Pass to Howard. Beyond the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. Orlando shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for 3.
And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Magic. They lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
21.
If you're just joining us, we played. Orlando ends up going with a new group. And Williams has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. We've got Herb Jones. Also Trey Murphy out there. Jose Alvarado is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Nunley in a shooting guard. That's the Pelicans 5. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Hornets was outstanding. He had 36 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period. doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever. Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Back to Alvarado. Rebound by the Magic. Thomas outside. Three-pointer. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Jones, the pass to Williamson. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 5. No one near him. Good. He hits the jumper. He's got 11.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Thomas, left side. Williams misses. Pelicans trail by 3. Williamson up top. Williams defending. They grab their own miss. Oh, look at Zion. So solid inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Thomas passes to Howard. Back to Thomas. Off the mark with a little step back, Jay.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Williamson, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Wagner. He's got 11. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone.
Yep, count it.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Nunley, guarded by Howard. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Some changes for New Orleans. Boston comes in for Jones, and Murray subbed in for Alvarado. Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Wagner. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thomas passes to Bataze. Back to Thomas. Shot from the low post is good. Thomas has got 19 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Murray against Thomas. Thomas with a steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. Oh, there's the alley.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Magic out in front, leading by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. On the court for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Thomas in at the 1. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
And you look at Thomas. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Magic leading by 4. Oh, deflected. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Zion Williamson.
On the board, he's had a much bigger impact these last few years than he did before that. He can be relied on now to make a difference with his rebounding, and that's a product of how hard he's worked down low.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one-of-one. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron, and it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Williamson, no good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, the Houston Rockets come to town. And on Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for that game against the Lakers, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
And here are the Pelicans now. Trailing by 8, they'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Jones with the ball. Wagner picks him up. Stolen by Carter. Wagner inside. He's against Murray. Thomas outside. Suggs outside. 5 on the clock. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Wagner. Puts up a 3. They shoot again. McCollum pulls it in. Pelicans trail by 8. And they pick up 2. McCollum's got 5 points.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
And the Magic call time here.
You know what time it is, John. I need everyone in the building to get on their feet and make some noise for your Houston team.
Orlando making some changes. Matase's checked in for Carter, and Black subbed in for Wagner. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Thomas against Murray. Pass to Black. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Williamson outside. Thomas with a steal. Here we go. Here's Black. Back to Thomas. Inside. Bam! Paolo, what execution!
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Pelicans trail by 8. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Thomas. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Number 1, the Magic.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Hawkins, the pass to Murray. And he lobs it up to the rim. Tipped. Here's Thomas. Pass to Batase. On the wing, Suggs. Six on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. Using his size. Banchero gets by inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Suggs against McCollum. And rejected. And they're able to recover.
5th in steals. And they're among the top 10 in the league in block shots. They don't concede easy buckets at the rim. Their big men play great help defense inside.
And many of the turnovers they cause are a direct result of their terrific ball pressure. These guys just get up in your shirt. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at New Orleans. Right now, they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season.
You know, for New Orleans, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. Perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And what hustle from Zion right there. Just outworking everyone on the offensive boards.
Thomas outside. Lets the 3 fly. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The ball's knocked loose, and as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in.
Cole Anthony.
Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Paolo Banchero comes in for Parker. Suggs is checked in for Howard. And it's Thomas in for Anthony.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
We've got Murray, and it's Nunley in at the shooting guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. With the drive, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Pelicans trail by 10. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Boston. And again, no good by New Orleans. Orlando with the ball. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Thomas.
Oh, man. Whoa. Punch that was.
Bad intentions. Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that on.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Banchero. Carter inside. Defended by Murray. Count it. Carter's got his first bucket in this one.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Murray for three. Knocks down the long J.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Thomas against Murray. And Carroll passes to Thomas. And another three for Orlando.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Knocked away. Thomas with a steal. Banchero outside.
Right there.
Back to Thomas. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. And Banchero gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 16.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Pass to Boston. Thomas against Murray. Let's go with a three. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Intercepted. Here's Nunley. Thomas defends. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Here's Nunley. He's covered by Suggs. Will it go? That one's wide left. Orlando leading by 18. From the wing, Thomas misses. And it's Murray with the ball for the Pelicans. Here's Nunley. That one no good. Great D that time from Suggs. Here's Thomas. And that one drops. Thomas has got 39.
A reliable passer, leave obvious openings, and Suggs is going to help his team take advantage of it.
Takes it inside. Pass to Misi. Here's Boston. Clock at 6. From 9 feet. And too long on the shot.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Nunley. He's covered by Suggs. Murray against Thomas. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Wendell Carter.
You know, they're not willing to give Murray any easy buckets here. Dean him up as tight as they can, even if it means fouling.
The first one falls. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly. Player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Here's Nunley. Yes. And Murray picking up the assist.
Boy, you look at him, he's a quality floor general who knows exactly how to dish the ball to his teammates. Murray, nice job there running the offense.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Lets it go from the wing. Thomas misses. Pelicans trail by 17. Murray passes to Williamson. There's 1:34 left in the fourth. That shot is off. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
for the Magic.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the great.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hits the trifecta.
Man, this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Murray against Thomas. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego. Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven, but I'm just...
There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with another like that.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community run with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think he's one of the best level 40 rewards just because he had on every 6'11". A lot of people run Beasley, Gary Payton, those cards with the fast shots.
Oh yeah, that's
I went to your corner, my bad.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Magic for the San Antonio Spurs. The first half of this season was about putting the league on notice. They've sent a clear message that they are not slowing down anytime soon. Magic, Spurs, coming right up. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Fox in at the point. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Goga Batadze. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Thomas in at the 1. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Here's Fox. Shots blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Thomas. Here's Johnson. Sohan outside. Launches a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Now here's Thomas. He played a great game against New Orleans. 5 to shoot. Here's Batadze. Sohan with a rebound.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with a fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Thomas against Fox. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Back to Thomas. Batadze, the pass to Thomas. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
They've gone 1 for 3 so far. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams and miss out on those big guys.
Now here's Thomas. He's averaging 30 a game, continuing to prove how effective of a scorer he is. Shot from the wing. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
On offense, here is San Antonio. 4-point game. Sohan outside. Pass to Fox.
Orlando foul. Goga Batadze. First personal foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Sohan, the pass to Fox. Fires in the triple. Fox has got 5 points.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in from deep.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Magic head coach and I got a chance to talk for a bit. And they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Suggs finds Thomas. Wagner in the high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Wagner. Thomas has gotten his second bucket on the night.
A bigger guy who makes intelligent passes. Nice feed from Wagner.
Sohan outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Johnson. Fox outside. The 11-footer. Orlando with a rebound. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Now here's Suggs. And he misses his first shot of the game.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Wembanyama pass to Fox. Over Thomas. Fox can't get that one to fall.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Banchero. Fade away. Sohan with a rebound.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Here's Wembanyama. Orlando with a rebound. Batadze's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wagner, left side. Back to Thomas. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Orlando leading by 3. Thomas passes to Suggs. The 3 on target from range.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. San Antonio calls timeout. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Black comes in for Wagner. And Howard has subbed in for Suggs. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Champagny comes in for Johnson. Castle's checked in for Vassell. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Fox. Now here's Barnes. Outside Russell. To win the drought. Orlando with the rebound. Batadze's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Black, averaging around 6 a game. It's Thomas on the wing, guarded by Russell. Lets it fly. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Thomas has got 6.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Got a piece of it. Thomas with a steal. 1:24 left to play in the first. To the inside. Stolen by Russell. Down low. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got rebound number 7 tonight. Nice catch and finish on the lob. And now it's a 10-point Magic lead.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Russell against Thomas. Oh, Carter with the block.
Hard to get shots over Carter Jr. With his timing and his long arms.
Orlando making a switch here. Parker's checked in.
Parker.
Here's Champagny. No good, off the front rim.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Good on the second one. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
From 20 feet. Rebound by San Antonio.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Right side, Wembanyama. Can they get it? Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter ahead by 11.
The Spurs, 5.
Getting ready for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Carter. Alobancaro comes in for Parker. Anthony's checked in for Suggs. And it's Thomas in for Black. Free throw's good for Fox. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Filling out the wings, Anthony and Wagner. Paolo Banchero is out there with Goga Batase. And it's Thomas in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Howard's checked in for Wagner. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Champagny comes in for Branham. Thomas with a steal. To the paint. Here's Howard. He got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Pass to Anthony for 3. They get it again. And Batase gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 14.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Fox on the wing. Vassell. Fox feeling it out a bit. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. It makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
The Spurs making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. Good D by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 12. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Vassell can't get it to go. Orlando has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Thomas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas has got 5 points now this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Vassell outside. Thomas against Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left to right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox outside. Shot clock at 6. Barnes with it. A deep 3. Howard grabs the miss.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Thomas misses. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Down by 15. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
And that turnaround jumper, such a great shot to have at your disposal.
And Orlando shooting only 42%. Here's Thomas. Oh, throw it down!
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Magic leading by 15. Thomas outside. Pass to Anthony. Tries it from 19. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Thomas has got 18 points in the game.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Here's Fox. Oh, rejected by Howard. Stolen by Vassell. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Thomas for three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Orlando leading by 17 at the end of the period.
Spurs, 23.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Magic leading by 17. On the court for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. And Caro no good. Good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The floater. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4", skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Thomas.
First free throws. Good. And both free throws good for Thomas. Spurs trail by 17. Out to the right wing. Here's Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league. He is so much more physical.
Thomas against Fox. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And for the Spurs, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Thomas. San Antonio with a rebound. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Pelicans got the job done. He added 43 points and was so disruptive defensively, picking up a bunch of steals. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
It's deflected.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Climbing the ladder for the 360 flush. Ridiculous bounce.
He went so high for that one. Wow. Fox goes in, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
Second team foul.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 for 8.
And just continuing to do damage from the free throw line. Impressive.
Free throw's good for Fox.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Orlando making some changes. Carter comes in for Batase. And it's Parker in for Paolo Banchero. And San Antonio with a change here too. Castle's checked in for Vassell. Spurs trail by 14. Outside Johnson. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the basket is good. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Thomas passes to Parker. Back to Thomas. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Spurs, they pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
Checking out Orlando, they're not being questioned any longer. This is a strong team and one that is poised to be a big-time threat moving forward.
Now here's Fox. 19 points in the game.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them. There.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Castle. No made baskets yet. Here's Sohan. Out to Fox. Down low. Here's Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Wendell Carter.
What toughness from Johnson in the paint. Sticking with his shot and drawing the foul.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. D'Angelo Russell comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Russell against Thomas. Here's Black. Pass to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 12. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Held ball violation. That's a jump ball.
And so here is Orlando. Stolen by Parker. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Suggs. Back to Thomas. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Branham. 5 points in the game. Left side Johnson. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Castle for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Magic making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Sohan outside. Outside Russell. Pass to Barnes. Here's Branham. Clock at 6. And here's Russell. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the left iron. Now here's Howard. Tightly guarded. Here's Carter. Guarded by Russell. Carter gets it to go on the assist by Howard. Carter's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Right side, Russell. Tipped away. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. First free throw is good.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Champagny comes in for Sohan. Substitution here for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Carter. Paolo Banchero comes in for Parker. Franz Wagner checked in for Suggs. And it's Thomas in for Black. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell's checked in. Free throw good. Wagner.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Spurs trail by 20. Here's Branham. He's got 5. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Franz Wagner. First one falls for him.
Shooting for San Antonio.
Cold shot's good from the stripe. 5 ticks left to play in the third. And so it's Orlando. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back after this word. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Cut, play. You just like something magical is going to happen.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Goga Batase, and it's Howard in at the 2. That's who's out there for Orlando. Nails it from 3.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Thomas against Fox. Banchero outside. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Magic lead by 17.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Pass to Sohan. Thomas against Fox. Inside, Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Wagner outside. Here's Batase. Here's Thomas. Back to Batase. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Suggs is checked in for Howard, and he can't hit the second. Spurs trail by 16. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You take a look at Fox. He's being counted among the top 10 players in the Western Conference as votes continue to pour in.
I'm sure he's honored to have a spot on the list, but you know what he's really eyeing is a spot in the starting lineup.
And it's hard to contain the excitement as we look ahead to what promises to be an outstanding All-Star weekend. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. You really need to tighten it up.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Banchero. The shot won't fall. Sohan with some nice D.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Friday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And you know for that matchup with the Thunder, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one. Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Black's checked in for Wagner. Here's Banchero. And Caro delivers inside.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
It's tipped. And here's Thomas. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Carter, the pass to Thomas. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Thomas has got 10 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Pass to Castle. Now here's Wembanyama. He's checked by Carter. Fox outside. From deep. San Antonio again can't hit.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Suggs finds Thomas. Over Fox. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Johnson. Shoots. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Thomas passes to Suggs. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Fox against Thomas. Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Black. Thomas outside. Over Fox. Thomas misses. Spurs trail by 15. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Castle. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Castle. It's blocked.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Thomas passes to Suggs. Back to Thomas. To the middle. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Black.
For your Magic, Goga Bataze.
Shot clock at 6.
Wagner.
Fox against Thomas. Three-pointer off the mark. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 15-point game. Pass to Castle. Back to Johnson. Here's Sohan. And he hits the jumper.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Orlando calls timeout.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Here's Banchero.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. Now Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Orlando again missing. Spurs trail by 13. It's an even 3-on-3 break. A good look from Johnson. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And he lobs it up. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Magic.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the great.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Wagner against Johnson. Wagner, the pass to Bataze. Thomas outside. Knocks down the triple. Thomas has got 31.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Ooh, a good look from Fox. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Thomas outside. So it's the Magic winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man, put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Cause the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just
Okay, and I spent enough time in the dark.